Hey y'all, it's Jamie. Welcome back to my channel, Cottage Hodgepodge, where I share with you the items that I sell on eBay in my vintage store. I don't sell only vintage items, but mostly. And I buy my items at garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, estate auctions. We've been doing a lot of estate auctions lately, and that's been a really good source for us. We've also been traveling a bit to different places and trying to find better deals a little further outside of town, and that works out well for us also. This week is the week of November 21st through 27th, and my total sales were $261.60, and my cost of goods sold was $36.73. So my approximate take home for this week was about $150. So the first item that I sold this week is this decanter. It's a Tiffany & Company brand crystal wine decanter. It's 11 inches tall. It has this logo on it, which I actually didn't realize when I bought it. I bought this at an estate auction and got caught up in the moment, and I paid $15 for it, which is also more than I probably would normally have paid for it. So that is one problem with the auctions. They can sort of get you a little frazzled. We usually sit down and look at exactly what I want to buy and my max price for them, but sometimes I go above that. So anyway, this one I was a little afraid that I wasn't going to get my money back, but I did. I actually just about doubled my money, so that's good. So I sold it for $28.80. I was guessing probably somebody was interested in the box as much as the decanter itself. So that one was an okay sell. $28.80 with a cost of goods at $15. I'm sorry, 13. Yeah, it was around 15 with the auction fee. 13 is the actual amount I paid for it, but then you got to add a 15% auction fee to that. Next is an ornament, a Firefighter Ornament from the large lot that I purchased. This one is polymer clay. There was quite a few of those, and I haven't sold a lot of them. But this one sold for $12.80. It says Safe Seasons. It's a Silvestri brand with a candy cane hose. So I sold it for $12.80, and my cost is 38 cents. Next up is a sweatshirt, TCU ribbed distressed purple oversized sweatshirt with raw rolled hem, and is a women's size small. This one I thought would sell a little faster than it did, but I finally got it sold for $12.80, and my cost was 45 cents. There's a thrift store near me where they sell clothes for 45 cents on Tuesdays, so I always go and stock up on whatever's available then. Next up is a coin set. This is from 1978. It's a U.S. uncirculated mint set, Postal Commemorative Society album page plus a stamp, and this sold for $25, and my husband paid $2 for that item. Next is another ornament set. This was two of the ornaments from the lot, the Firefighter lot. So my cost would be 76 cents total on these, and I accepted an offer of $9. These were vintage gold filigree, fire engine, bright painted ornaments. So a lot of times the gold filigree ornaments aren't painted, but these were, so they were kind of neat. And I put lot of two and shiny 1980s on it for my keywords. Next is a scuba diving BCD. We are divers, and we bought a lot of dive items that we wanted for our own use that also had some additional items in the lot that we knew we could sell and make some of our money back. So the cost of goods on this was about $5, and we sold it for $70. It's a Sherwood Magnum BCD, size extra large, which is a great size for these. And it was in really good shape, made in the USA, solid gear, black and blue were our keywords on those. Next up is a sell for two ornaments. It's two of these vintage Currier and Ives ornaments that were made by Corning. I actually didn't even know about these until I found them at a at a small antique store that was going out of business in Oklahoma. We were on our way home from a trip and stopped in and purchased this. I purchased 4 of them, and 2 sold to the same person. This is the other one. So this is called American Winter Scene, and that was printed on the box. And this one was called Winter in the Country Cold Morning. So those were neat collector's items. I'm a big fan of Corning, so I was excited to find those. So I paid $2.50 for each of those because they were listed for, I guess, what would that be? $10, and because they were 75% off, so I paid $2.50. So I had them listed for $8.80, and they sold for $7.04 on an offer, $7.04 each. Next is a Stein. My husband likes to purchase Steins at auctions and things. This one is a vintage German pewter lidded beer Stein, made in Germany, 11 inches tall was our description, and it sold for $20, and he paid $2 for that item. Next is a fun little ornament that I found at Main to Main, which is a long, I think it's called an 80-mile long yard sale. It's in North Louisiana. I've mentioned it before on another video because I bought some other items there that I've already sold. This I paid $2 for, and I listed it for $48.80. I thought I might get a pretty high price for it, but I ended up taking an offer of $39.04. I actually had a couple other people interested that sent me lower offers that I did not accept, and I went back and forth a little bit with this person, and I did accept an offer of $39.04. So I was happy with that for sure after paying $2 for it. The description is Hallmark 2011 Keepsake Ornament, living the wild life where the wild things are. And this lady actually left me positive feedback saying that it was really cute in her grandson's room, which is where the wild things are themed. So I'm sure that was really cute for Christmas. Next is a Corningware Visions Pot. This came in a lot of other items that I purchased. I wanted some Pyrex butter print bowls that were in the lot, and then there were a few other things, so this was kind of a bonus item. My cost of goods on that lot for each item was just under $4, and I sold this one for $19.84. It's the 4.5 liter or 5 quart Dutch oven stock pot, and it's the Corningware Visions brand. They have amber and cranberry and amethyst are the colors that are collectible in those. And my last item for this week is a ornament that I thought was pretty neat. It's a pull string ornament. These were pretty popular. I had 3 or 4 of them in that lot and have sold them all now, I believe. This one was a Firefighter with a little Dalmatian, very vintage looking. I'm not sure if it truly was as old as it looks, but it's a Kurt Adler. And his ornaments were very popular also. It seems I've sold quite a few of his from this Firefighter lot. So my description is vintage Kurt S. Adler wooden pull string Firefighter ornament with Dalmatian and bell. And it sold for $12.24 on a sale that I had run that week. Or just for a couple days, actually. Was this? No. I just put things on sale for a couple days to kind of get my sales moving again because I'd had not a great week last week. So this sold for $10.24, and my cost on those ornaments is 38 cents each. So that is my total for the week of November 21st through 27th. Again, $261 in sales and $36 for my cost of goods. So my take home was just under $200, which is pulling back up, but that's right around what my average has been for the fourth quarter. So that's pretty good, about, around $800 extra money in my pocket each month. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going, getting this store off the ground. It's been almost 6 months now. So this is definitely a good start to this. And I know that this is a long-term marathon, not a sprint. So I'm excited about how things are going. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd love it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week.